Hello. Is anybody out there? Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. Good morning. Happy Tuesday coffee chat. Good morning. Hello. I decided to do the coffee chat outside today. Where is Avondale? Avondale is in Pennsylvania. It's in Pennsylvania. All right, let me hop over to YouTube real quick and make sure that we are set to subscribers only. And then I just have to check and make sure that Christina sent us our notes. Otherwise, we're going to be all over the place today. Let me do this. Customization. Done. All right. Did that work? Okay. All right. Now let me see if I have my notes. All right. It looks like she has not sent me my notes. That might be a problem. There's a chipmunk over there. That's okay. I'm already here. Oh my God! What? Oh my gosh! What? Oh my gosh! My notes are here.
I'm here. What?
I have my notes right here. Look at this.
I've arrived. I am the notes.
I don't have any notes today. I have Christina here. We saw the oysters. Yeah, I know. You saw the oysters.
She kind of.
I know.
Yeah, the cow was out of the bag.
I know. I was like, well, if they saw, but otherwise they didn't. Is that? Oh, I thought that was thunder. I'm like, oh no.
Oh my gosh.
That would suck.
It was kind of raining.
Yeah, it was.
Cheers. Isn't this beautiful, you guys? Look.
Yes. Yeah, it would have been really funny if she pulled up.
Oh, I should have done that.
That would have been pretty great.
Have done that.
She should have. She should have had a piece of paper and come up on a boat and been like, "I've got the notes." That would have been really good.
Shoot,
we should have really thought this through better.
I think we did
a jet ski. Oh yeah, a jet ski with the notes.
And oh my, okay, well,
pulled up right up on the thing. Missed opportunity. Next time. Next time.
So gonna happen next time. Just wait. We have to get more creative. Challenge accepted, you guys.
It would have been epic.
Oh my gosh. In a Tupperware container, and I throw it. Bye. I've actually been out kayaking.
She did. The last time she was out kayaking.
Yeah. I woke up, I was in my pajamas. I was like, I'm going kayaking now.
I'm like, okay, good luck. Meanwhile, Laurel and I are watching out the window.
It's so pretty.
It is. It's quite nice.
Hello from Colorado.
Yeah, 007 moment.
I know. Dang, that would have been good. Ideas. Hey, everyone.
All right. So, we do have some notes.
I mean,
do we have notes? we have a few notes.
I mean, let's see. Let's just talk about our members, what we have.
Yeah. So we're going to talk a little bit about Niknax today. And then we figured we don't really usually have an opportunity to answer questions because I talk too much during coffee chats.
I know. I tend to talk too much.
So
it happens, you guys.
So we figured we'd have some opportunity to answer questions this time around. But first of all, let's talk a little bit about our members. We are up to 20. Let me pull up our insights. I think we're at
24,000, almost 25.
We're almost to 25,000 members.
We have 7 more to go. So everybody share 7 more to go to 25,000. Oh. So if you guys want to share
7 more to go
with your friends and say, hey, do you want to just become a member? Let's see this go to 25,000. Hey, Stacey! 24,993 members. So share with your friends.
Let's do it.
Goals.
We are at 3,183 sellers on Niknax, which is very exciting.
I know it is incredible.
I know. I think
we're growing like weeds.
I know. It's nuts. And
so cute.
Oh, Laurel.
Laurel's picture.
If you guys like my thumbnail,
Hi.
I will give you a little backstory on the thumbnail. The thumbnail is actually Laurel. She got a rock. She was gifted a rock. Oh, those chipmunks are serious. I'm telling you, they're
having a party.
Having a party behind us. Oh, that's why I was like, oh, it's a chipmunk because they're having a party. Squirrel. Actually,
I know
chipmunk.
we saw chipmunk. What happens when we get together?
Born in the wrong century, sent Laurel a rock, and so she was very excited about this rock, and so she wanted another one. So in my thumbnail, she's asking for a second rock. She's like, I want another rock. So that's what my thumbnail is.
This is what she's talking about.
Yeah. Yep. She wants the second rock. She's like, what about another rock? So thank you for the rock. That's what this picture, I was going to send the picture to you, but that's Laurel asking. She's like, I want another one. She loves the rock so much.
I know, right?
She was a huge fan of the rock.
What's everybody drinking right now?
Yeah, what are you guys drinking? Hopefully
we need
wine,
more
not wine. Coffee. Like, what are they drinking? Hopefully coffee or
tea,
water.
Yeah, water.
Yeah, chai tea.
OJ. Let's see, coffee. Dr. Pepper. 24. Whoa. Coffee. Mimosas. Whiskey. Ooh. JK. Yeah, right. Peach and crystal wine. Cheers, you guys.
Cheers. All right, let's talk about Mainly Made. We're going to do a joint chat this morning. So we have 1,300 members. See, when I look on my computer, I don't see a breakdown.
Here, I'll do it.
On the app, it shows exactly how many.
So, yeah.
1,287 members on Mainly Made, which is our sister marketplace for all handmade. So if you are not a member of Mainly Made on District, go and check out the Mainly Made marketplace for all handmade. It's mainlymade.com. You can go and check that out. It's not .net, it's .com, mainlymade.com. Don't get it confused with Manly Made. I've never accidentally put that in, but I don't think it would be a good thing. No, I've never done it either.
Manly Made.
But I've often wondered what would happen if you did. I've never done it.
Don't Google that either.
Don't
do that.
Don't. I wouldn't suggest it. Challenge accepted. And then we have 273 sellers. Do your stickers stick? I don't understand.
Do your stickers stick?
I think they do.
Do your stickers stick? Sticker sticks. I'm pretty sure it does. Has anybody tested it?
Has anyone tested the stickers?
Yes, they stick.
They stick.
It's confirmed.
Confirmed.
Stickers stick.
They've been tested
Yay.
and approved.
Tested and approved. If you don't know what we're talking about, check out is it listed? Did you put it in the bio? Are there any stickers in there?
There should be. I might have to list more.
Stickers do stick.
They do.
All right. So yeah, we were thinking that this can be a question and answer sort of coffee chat. I don't have the full list of notes.
She didn't get me the notes.
I'm slacking. I'm slacking right now.
She figured in place of notes, she would just show up, and here she is.
Here I am.
So hopefully this is good. They're good enough for you guys.
On paper, bubble wrap, and boxes. I stuck one on my shirt during a live train, so it sticks on cloth. See, look at that.
There you go.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, by the way, if you don't know who I am, I'm Christina, Moonsky Vintage. Hello.
She is the train conductor for Niknax.
And my hair is drying.
She's getting used to the humidity.
This is what actually it's doing pretty well in the humidity.
She's not used to this East
I was
Coast
afraid
humidity.
It was going to be like So you guys, if you have any questions, throw it out. We want to know. I want to know.
I'll totally remember that.
Does total sales equal gross or net? What was that?
That was a frog.
That's a big frog.
Chipmunk?
We're chipmunking.
How long so it depends on how quickly I look at applications. So currently, let me look at applications.
Yes, 3 days, 3 business days for shipping. Now, if you're doing the summer, if you're doing the summer, that's what I'm going to do actually. The summer, where are you kind of situation, like it's extended 5-day shipping, right? For that summer.
Yeah.
So, but that's like for the summertime, we wanted to just encourage more like lives and sales wherever you are. So actually I'm going to do that, starting off with the Groovy Train today at 3:18 Eastern. I'm used to 12:18, so I have to get my bearings, but yes, yes, I would call this glamping.
She's like, oh yeah, I have the jewelry train. She's like,
I know.
At 7. She's like,
no, it's not 7.
She's like, oh wait, it's at 10 o'clock at night. And I'm like, listen, I'm going to be in bed at 10 o'clock at night, but you have fun with that.
I have to talk to Sandy about that. Yeah. I'm used to 7 o'clock. So, all right. So let's see. We've got
on Niknax, I have 764 pending applications. I'm trying to approve applications once a week. I go in and I look at the applications and I approve applications. I haven't talked about applications in a while, so I will talk about applications again. The way applications work and the way that you're approved quicker on applications is to include links to other selling platforms. So in the application, if you are to apply to become a seller on Niknax, it says to include, sorry, I'm getting text from my mom. It says to include links to other selling platforms. And a lot of the times people just put eBay. That's not a link. It just says eBay. No, you have to include the link, not just write eBay or write whatnot. You have to include the link. And then that helps you get approved faster. So try to include as much information as possible in your application. That gets your application approved faster, because I do have 764 applications to go through. If your application has been sitting out there for a while, you can message me. I've had several people message me because their application has been sitting for a while, or they've been waiting and they're like, why is it taking so long? They've reached out to me and I don't have an application for them. So either their application didn't go through, they had been denied, and they didn't see their denial. I have only outright denied a few people at this point. I used to be able to say I haven't denied anyone. I've only outright denied a few people for poor attitudes, for trying to sell real cats. That was a thing. I've talked about that one. That was like the first person I denied, was the real cats. But I did have some people who just had poor attitude. And I had,
which is not our vibe.
No, it's not our vibe. So if I don't think they're the right vibe for Niknax, I mean, we vibe. We're positive. We're community driven. So if I don't see that, if somebody is in our chat prior to being approved as a seller and they're not vibing, I'm not going to approve them as a seller. Like, sorry, you're not the vibe.
And basically what it is like, we always practice our kindness in everywhere, hopefully, but in the chat as well. And sometimes, we may come across a few comments that are not okay. And we had a huge conversation about we're there to support. And this is just piggybacking off of the vibe. We're there to support the seller. If we don't have anything nice to say, we don't say it. If you have a concern, send them a direct message, send admin a direct message. And it really affects the seller. We want to make sure that, when you're selling and you're live and someone says something negative or just not supportive, I mean, you can tell like things change, the vibe changes, and the seller gets thrown off, and that's not okay. They're trying to, yeah. So we just want to make sure the vibe is all good.
The vibe is all good. And I said something else, but I forgot.
I get a family vibe for sure. I'm loving it. Oh, good. Yeah, that's. So if we missed your question,
yeah, sorry.
Please go ahead and restate it. How do you find a specific seller?
You can use the search bar to search for specific sellers. So if you use the search bar at the top of the market, I always try to direct people to search within Niknax by using the little search thing.
The search bar. What are you talking about? The magnifying glass?
Yeah, the magnifying glass. But if you want to search for a specific seller on district, you can search at the very top search bar.
And the cool thing that I noticed, you guys, is that when you do type in someone's name, or like you think it's like this name, you can, it actually helps you find it. It doesn't like say, oh, well, no, that person doesn't exist. It actually give you options of something that's close to that, which is awesome.
Yeah, we are working on the bid merch for anyone who's interested.
Gosh, that's to go down.
We have an iPad being delivered here within the hour, so we're going to be designing the bid merch. In fact, they might pull up any moment with the iPad, and then we're going to get right on that.
FedEx might be.
Yeah, they might be pulling up. We'll make sure that you guys, like, we're going to get right on it. We might collaborate all together during the coffee chat.
It's going to be so good.
I'm not even joking.
Let's see. Can we hold up sales for can we hold up sales for a few days?
To combine several.
I jumped.
It's gone. Sorry.
We tried.
I am still doing videos. I do daily videos on YouTube.
Sales for a few days to combine several shows together for the customer. If the customer desires, you can have sales.
They're asking as far as shipping goes. It's getting hot out here. Whose idea was it to have this sale outside? I need to go get my sunglasses.
Okay, so you're asking if you can hold. Well, that's up to you. I mean, as long as you're staying within the 3-day shipping, business day shipping, like, window, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the main thing. Sometimes, if you think about it, if you have a sale close to the weekend, it gives you more time to have more shows, and then the weekend doesn't count.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed is when I have sales close together, like if I have a sale, because sometimes I'll have Tuesday and Wednesday sales. If I have a sale on Tuesday and then that same person buys things on Wednesday, it automatically combines their shipments. So when we go to ship on Wednesday, the items are already combined into one shipment.
There was a question about rating. What rating means?
I'm gonna go get sunglasses.
Yeah, yes, please. Yeah, I think it's Where are my sunglasses?
They're in the car.
Oh, great. I don't know. All right, so maybe they might be in the. I don't have no idea. All right, so rating, what that means, I call it like a vibe transfer. What you're doing is you're taking your audience from your show, and when you're done with it, you are moving them onto another seller. So it's a great way to support each other. Christina, I love your talk. Oh, thank you. Like, I'm gonna sport it today. So yeah, that's what it means. So if you have a chance, I mean, what we really want, and I think everybody does it, they always check to see if someone is live, so they can bring over the audience to somebody else. But it's just a great way to support each other. It's like you're bringing the party over to another party. Thank you. So after 3 days, no shipping. Combo, even if the customer wants it. Combine, even if the customer wants it. I mean, as long as you're staying within the 3-day shipping, that's the whole thing. Like, and I would think about when you are going live. I know. All right. Let me know if that helps. If you're having trouble with the answer, yeah, Robin says, just, send us a message. How about apps for Mainly Made? Applications for Mainly Made.
Let me check.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, an app? What?
It's the same app as it is. No, I understand now.
All right, let's see. How soon after onboarding should you go live? Right at the moment you're done.
Whenever you want.
Once you say, okay, bye, thank
37 you. Pending for Mainly Made.
Always. Okay, someone's answering the question. Do you accept first-time sellers?
Yes.
So again, it's just all about you showing your inventory, showing, if you're a first-time seller, like, are you talking about live selling? You can take it even. Can they do a video? Can we send you a video?
No, not yet.
Okay. A collage, you guys. A collage is really great of your inventory writing.
Yeah. 7 days for your order. Okay, so our sellers are supposed to ship within 3 business days. So if you have been waiting longer for your order, you can reach out to support@district.net, or you can reach out. I've had people reach out to me, but please reach out to support@district.net so that they can track sellers who are not shipping within 3 business days. That is part of the guidelines when they sign up. When they receive, as a seller, when you receive your approval email, it says that you must ship within 3 business days. It's in our guidelines under the guidelines chat. As a seller on Niknax, you must ship within 3 business days. So if you're a buyer here and you have not shipped within 3 business days, yes, they have to ship within 3 business days. But if it's taken more than, if they haven't shipped within 3 business days, that's an issue. So obviously tracking is going to reflect that. So if you're a buyer and you think that it's taking longer than 3 business days to ship, reach out to support@district.net so that they can look into it. We require our sellers to ship within 3 business days.
And that's basically like when you ship it, it's scanned, it's done.
Yes. It could take the USPS longer to get it there, and that's not on our sellers. That's no fault of our sellers if it takes longer to get it there. But the sellers need to have it out within 3 business days. That's what falls on our seller, to have it out within 3 business days. And then it's outside their control. So if the USPS doesn't get it there in 10 days, if they lose it, that's on the USPS, but the sellers have to have it out without.
There was a question that says, what if the buyer asks you to hold it for the next sale? I mean, honestly, again, if you're staying within the 3 business day window, but think about how you'd want to. I mean, I that's your judgment call, I think, because like you don't want. I mean, it can get pretty jumbly, but if you can track it, if you know, well, tomorrow I'm having my next sale, I just wouldn't wait a week. It's just because you got to stay within the days.
As a seller, I would always make sure to include tracking. Like, even if you ship it outside of district, even if, like, so back when I first started doing eBay, for instance, I didn't understand shipping through eBay. Like, I didn't know how to print off labels and do all of that. So I would handwrite my labels. I would take it to eBay. I would ship it. I'm sorry. I would take it to USPS and I would ship it.
You take it to eBay?
Yeah, I would take it. I would drive all the way to eBay and I'd ship it. No, I would take it to USPS and I'd ship. I didn't understand tracking, but then I figured out, you get a tracking number and then you can upload it into the system. So if you're handwriting your labels, just make sure you're uploading tracking into district and you're having that, because that covers you as the seller. Make sure you're inputting your tracking regardless of how you're posting.
Well, that's how it's actually shipped. If you don't add the tracking, are you talking about just like for FedEx or US?
Yeah, just tracking in general.
Yeah.
Like,
it automatically does it, right?
Well, if you do it outside of the system.
And so you have to enter it or it's not going to be labeled as shipped and the buyer is not going to see it. So you
have to just put in your, that's how you get paid.
That's how you get paid.
If you're like, why haven't I gotten paid?
When you are approved, how do you learn how to do everything on Niknax? I love this question. Let me just put on my teacher hat. You
trial and error.
Exactly. You get in there, you press the buttons, you ask the questions, you message, a few trusted, you lurk. You lurk. You do all the things, you make mistakes, and you move on, and you just persevere.
Yeah. The frequently asked questions chat is an awesome place to go. The chat channels in general, there's so much information in the chat channels.
Push all the buttons. Yeah.
Push all the buttons. Other sellers are so helpful on Niknax.
Get a buddy. Right. Yes. Great advice. Yeah. I mean, here's the cool thing about Niknax is that the community is freaking awesome. I don't even know is there other words?
Mary.
Hey, Mary. We have each other's back. Like, and if you ever feel like you're any other way, give us a message, talk to us one-on-one. We'll try to help you as much as possible. But it's just you learn by doing. You get in it. And it's actually scary, maybe a little bit, but it's also exciting. But every show, no matter how many shows you have, you're learning every single freaking time. Like every time. So, all right.
So if you're on Mainly Made and want to get on Niknax too, when in your application mention that you are a seller on Mainly Made, So just include that in your application when you apply to Niknax. Yes, I need to update the Mainly Made message. That's why I finally, when I started doing the updates on Mainly Made for the announcement, I'm not saying new this week because I know I'm not updating that message as frequently. So it's no longer new this week. It's just new on Mainly Made because it's not getting updated as frequently. But yes, we do need to update that because we do have a big event coming up this weekend. A big event on both marketplaces together. Maybe we should talk about what we're doing. Or should it be a surprise?
I think it should be a surprise.
Okay, it's going to be a surprise.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned on Friday.
Okay, so
what is Mainly Made?
Ooh, good question. Have you explored it, Pamela? So
she doesn't know what it is.
Oh, well, let's get on to Mainly Made. I'm thinking like you have like all like a control center. Yes. Hey, what's up? So Mainly Made is a space where our handmade sellers, our artists, are selling their beautiful things, their treasures. We hold trains on Mainly Made. We sell crafts, right? Crafting materials. It's all about the arts. You never heard of it?
That's his ringtone.
It's all about the art, all about creativity. It's a safe space to showcase. Oh, it's a safe space to showcase.
Oh, she just made up a jingle.
Bam, bam.
Now we're in jingle mode.
Oh gosh, but explore it. Go ahead and go into mainlymade.com, or it's our sister
marketplace.
Sister marketplace. Yep. No, we are in New York. Did I say that right? I don't think I did. New York.
New York.
New York.
Yeah, it's Central New York.
Can I get a what?
There's really no accent to be had in Central New York.
Michelle, I swear, that was so funny.
If we were in New York City, then you could have an accent. But in Central New York, there's really nothing here. There's no accent.
New York.
We're in New York.
We're in New York. Man, can I sell these stash jewelry findings, craft blanks, etc.? Are you talking to like...
So on Mainly Made, it's for items that you have handmade. It's for handmade, handcrafted, and crafting supplies.
But she's asking if like jewelry, like crafting jewelry would be a crafting supply.
Yeah, crafting supply. Yeah.
Well, because
like finding are the like crafting like jewelry supplies.
Well, and also, so in my jewelry shows, what people consider like craft is like broken stuff, missing rhinestones. I would say so, yeah, because a lot of people use that for making beautiful art pieces for their walls, adornments, collages. So yes, I would say yes.
Do cake molds qualify as a craft supply?
I would say yes, because I've made assemblages with little tart tins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, upcycle jewelry. Yeah, so I've made, yeah. You know, and it's really nice to give an explanation or ideas, right?
Yeah.
So when you're listing these craft supplies, in the description, please add like, hey, this could be used for like. So I just found I found a whole bunch of vintage French and Swiss tart tins, and I'm so excited about them. Like really cool shapes. Some folks craft is cake making. Oh.
True.
You know what? I've actually sold some like vintage Wilsons. Is it Wiltons? Wiltons or Wilson? It's the cake pans, like different shapes, and they used it for like hanging. And then Wilton. Thank you, everybody. Okay, thank you. Wilton, not Wilsons.
That's the volleyball in the movie.
Oh my gosh.
That's what you're thinking of. You're thinking of the volleyball.
We know things. I need more coffee. What do you make with tins? Everybody in the chat, oh wait, no, you can't see it, Denise. Denise, come on over to niknax.net, niknax.net to see everybody's cakes. To see everybody's ideas. You can make so many amazing things. Let's see. Cakes. Don't say cake again, you guys. I need to eat.
She hasn't had breakfast yet. I don't eat breakfast.
I'm like, we're gonna.
She's like, can we go somewhere and eat breakfast and do the coffee chat? And I'm like, why don't we just do the coffee chat here? But she's like, she woke up. She's like, breakfast. And I'm like,
coffee chat.
We'll eat lunch.
I know we need to eat. So tell her
eat lunch at some point this afternoon.
Yeah. Let's see. I have
a one meal a day person, and she's like, food. She's like, where are the snacks? I'm like,
well, we have to get.
There's water in the fridge.
What's the store we're going to again? Not Trader Joe's, but
Wegmans.
Wegmans. I have never been to a Wegmans. I have no idea. I need to learn. Tell me all the things about Wegmans. Coffee is breakfast.
She's like, Trader Joe's. And I'm like,
no.
Wegmans.
Wegmans is the best.
I'm starving.
Can I get a what? Is Michelle still here? Cookies. Awesome.
I'm like, they have sushi at Wegmans. They don't have that at Trader Joe's.
I can't wait. Is it like a 2-story place?
No, it's one story, but there's like a cafe and there's like sushi and there's like also it's a thing. It's a vibe.
I love good vibes. All right. Any other questions?
Yeah, we've got 20 minutes to hang out.
I know.
Should we talk about what's going on this weekend?
Yes, let's do it.
This is going to be a really busy weekend on Niknax and Mainly Made. We have 2 things happening this weekend. We have both our holiday mixer and we have the Handmade market because it is 4th Friday. So last month we started the Meet Your Maker train, which was so much fun. Yeah. Huge success. It was our first ever train between 2 marketplaces. So we crossed between our Mainly Made marketplace and Niknax, and we went back and forth throughout the whole day. It was so much fun. It was so cool. We decided to do it again this month with a twist because we are hosting the holiday mixer on Niknax Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We are also doing the Meet Your Maker train with a holiday twist. So
Holiday edition,
Meet Your Maker train. And it's going to go between Mainly Made
and Niknax.
So
it's going to start off on Niknax. And what the goal is to create our crowd. And also kind of like we're always introducing Mainly Made. We want to show support over there too. So we're going to raid into, which is so cool. We can raid into, which means bring our audience over to Mainly Made. So we're going to go from Niknax, Mainly Made, and then we're going to stagger. So it's just going to be a fun crossover event. Yes. And it's going to be all about holiday. So there are 3 spots open. There's been some adjustments, but there are 3 spots open. If you are interested and you are a seller on Mainly Made and on Niknax, and you're an artist, you want to showcase your beautiful holiday art, handmade art, please message me here, let me put it in here. Everybody, actually, let's test the chat. What's my email?
Yeah, this is a quiz. Quiz time.
Ooh, who's going to be the first to say it?
They're failing the quiz.
Oh, dude. What? Bam. What is it? Yep.
People across the lake are like, what?
They're like, what's happening?
What is happening over there?
I just want to be peaceful on the lake.
I know. People are like, what is happening?
Yeah, so community. Okay, so everybody, just to clarify, when you email me, it's basically all about train inquiries. So if you have any questions about trains and it's directed to me, please message me via email. And we want to make sure that it's all kind of just consolidated and I can find everything in one spot. Because if you say something in the chat on the homepage, it gets lost really fast. And always remember, you guys, if you have something that if you're communicating with someone directly, please send them a DM, because our chat gets flooded. And then like if I post something or Jocelyn posts or someone is posting something about their train and it's a really important post, if you're having one-on-one conversations, it just gets lost. So please DM. Here, let me get rid of that. Please DM, which means direct message that person and have a conversation. Yeah, because we want to make sure we want to make sure everyone's heard.
Just think to yourself, could this be an email?
Could this be an email?
I saw a question and then I forgot what the question was. Scottish Ann, you just asked something and I was gonna respond to it and then I forgot what it was. It was important.
Scottish Ann, repeat.
Paging
Scottish Ann.
We are on Tuscarora Lake.
I don't know. It's beautiful though. I found goose eggs.
Is there a day without trains? Yes, Thursdays.
Yes.
Thursdays are no train day. Sometimes, because we do have the home.
We're trying to keep it clear most of the time.
No Place Like Home happening first week of August. First and second. There's No Place Like Home. What's the temp like? Currently, it is.
What is the temperature?
It's high 70s, low 80s.
There you go. I don't know.
With too much humidity for Christina's hair.
Yeah, it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger, you guys. It's growing. Let's see. I make jewelry, plus I used to go to flea markets with new jewelry I didn't make. Do I need to sell the new jewelry on Niknax? You can have a jewelry sale on Niknax. Are you?
Yeah. So mainly made is for handmade, and then jewelry that is like. Well, we want to try to keep Niknax as vintage, but there's exceptions to the rule, but we want to try to keep it vintage.
There was a question. Whoa. How do you decide between bid or buy it now? Oh, so bid or buy it now.
Auction or buy it now.
So that depends. Like it's something that's high value. And you're like, you know what? I really need to get this amount. Buy it now. But we were talking about multi-day auctions.
We want to bring
it back.
I want to make it a thing. You should come up with a jingle. Ready? Go.
Bring it back. Bring back the multi-day auctions, because it's your concoctions.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Don't test me. I will do it.
Somebody clip that, and we're gonna make it a thing.
Bring it back. Bring back.
Can I get a auctions. What?
Bring back. Can I get a what?
All right, so that's now a thing.
Yes, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
I'm determined that we're gonna make multi-day auctions a thing. Live selling is obviously like all the rage, but I feel like multi-day auctions need to make a comeback.
And it doesn't take much time too. And I'm actually going to step up and say, you know what, I need to do more of that, because what Jocelyn was saying is that you don't have to be there, basically. Yeah. You don't have to be there. You set up your multi-day auctions and bam, you walk away, and then you just, it's like fishing.
For me, it's really nice because, I was thinking about all of as you guys know, I have so much inventory, and I was kind of like analyzing my inventory, especially now that we're having this move. And I'm thinking, I don't have enough time in the week to have enough live sales to make it go away. And I was like,
make it go away.
Between childcare and filming daily videos and everything else. But it's so easy for me to photograph the items and list them to multi-day auction and just let them run. Just let them run. So I'm like, you know what? We need to make that happen. We need to bring back the multi-day auctions and make them a thing. And I feel like Niknax is the way to make that happen. Have you considered you know, I did take a couple strands of hair and send them off to this.
Sending off to the lab.
I did. I sent them off to the lab, and they told me they'd get back to me when they've completed my clone. But I haven't heard anything in a few months, so I don't know how that's going.
But you know what you could do too is, like, you know, I've done it. Jocelyn's done it. I know that there are a lot of people that do this. You'll just see. You never know. You go ahead and run it as an auction. Start it at the price you are willing.
The least amount you are willing to take. So that is the one thing that I will stress over and over again, and that's actually something I wanted to talk about, is with your auctions, whether it is a live sale, whether it is a multi-day auction, please remember to be starting your items at the least amount you would be happy with. I've said this in all of my coffee chats. I will say it again. Make sure that when you are running your items, you are starting your items at the least amount that you are willing to make on your items, so that when your sale ends, you're not walking away thinking, oh, I've lost money. Oh, I'm not happy about this.
Yeah.
Just, you know, yes, you could walk away without any sales, but at least you didn't lose money. You can list those items as a buy it now. They might be long tail items, and you just need to like list them and walk away as buy it now. But I don't want anyone selling an item, starting it at $1, selling it for $1 when they have $10 into it and walking away thinking, oh, I've lost money on this. I'm not happy, because maybe the right buyer just wasn't in your room at that time.
Yes. You'd be surprised how many times I've brought back an item and all of a sudden there's this, like, this person's like, I need that. That reminds me of blah, blah, blah. I need to have that now. It's amazing. So don't give up.
Yeah.
Persevere.
So the least amount you are willing to take on an item, because I was noticing, I think it was last week or the week before. As I've said before, I see every single sale that comes through. My phone is I have constant notifications. I don't know. I thought it was funny. I think I was doing my family vlog the other day, and I showed a glimpse of my phone, and you can actually see, I think it was Charlene. I said peculiar finds made a sale or something like, and I like swiped it off real quick, but in the family vlog you can actually see her notifications going off because she was having a sale, and she's selling, she's making good sales, so her notifications are going off when I'm showing my phone and I'm showing something, and I'm like, but it's just making those sales. I see the leaderboard thing. Yay!
I know.
I see the leaderboard. So the leaderboard is not based on sales. It's not based on sales. It's based on a number of things. So that's what I've been told by district anyway. It's based on like an algorithm. So it's not based entirely on sales. There's a number of things so it's based on how active you are in the community. So how much you're chatting in the community. Sorry, I got distracted.
I know.
I totally squirreled or chipmunk. It's based on how active you are in the community. It is based somewhat on sales. It's based on a number of things, and that is what the leaderboard is. So the leaderboard isn't just sales. So obviously there's a community leaderboard, and there's also a seller leaderboard. So it's not entirely sales.
So if you're wondering what leaderboard is, and this is what you're let me show you how you get there. So right here, you're going to see leaderboard right there, and then this is the community leaderboard. And then this is the seller leaderboard. So that's what it is. I wouldn't listen. I wouldn't focus. I wouldn't say, oh well, leaderboard, that person, I'm here. I'm all the way down here. No, I would just do your thing. Let's see. I hope that sellers don't underprice items. That makes it hard for those who fairly price items.
Oh, that reminds me. That's what I was talking about when I was saying I get all the notifications. I totally forgot where I was going with that. And I kind of so I was saying I get all of the notifications. Right. And I was noticing that some sales were light and people were starting items low, and the sales were coming in low. Yes. And that was what made me think of, I just want to remind everybody to start the items where you least want them to go, because I don't want Niknax to go the way of
what? Just saying.
I don't want it to go the way of whatnot. I want everyone to be happy when their sales are done. And yes, there are going to be times when
Thank you.
Sales are not made. Sales are not made, you know, but at least you are getting.
So, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, how much time do we have?
We got 10 minutes.
We got 10 minutes.
Sing a jingle.
So here, I know. Well, here's the thing too. If you, like, for example, I'll run something for $1 when I get a raid. Okay? Preach it. Preach. Okay, so that's a celebration. I am not about to do, I mean, personally, I'm not about to have a, you know, everything's at $1. Now there's some, you can gauge your own business. You know, sometimes it's a hard one because there are sellers, and I've seen sellers who start things at $1. Now, for me personally, when I start something at $1, it's to celebrate. And but my goal is to make sure that I'm not selling myself short. I know what things are worth, and I want to make sure that I'm bringing it. Yeah, right. And you guys know that. I don't know if you guys see my shows, but that's. Oh, I'm chipmunking. She's asking where we are. Oh. But anyway, so you have to read the room, you guys. Read the room. Their strategy. There is a wonderful book I can recommend. Anybody want to do a book club? But
Niknax book club.
I know.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
I'm writing that down.
I don't have the iPad yet. It hasn't come.
It's on my notes. Okay. So, but when yes. But there, you know, it's just business strategies, human behavior. You kind of have to factor all these beautiful things in. I studied. I was a cultural anthropologist and then a teacher, and it's really quite fascinating and wonderful.
What is the book? They're asking, what's the book?
It is, the first one is, let's see, Irrationally.
Mary made a good point that there are people.
Predictably Irrational by Dan Ariely. You guys, it is such a good book. Here it is. You kind of get an idea. Book, please. So there you go. It's all about human behavior, and it kind of incorporates your like business techniques. It's really good.
I like that a lot.
It's really, really good.
I like that a lot. That's a good idea. We're going to have to elaborate on that.
Yes, we do.
Mary made a good point that some sellers do rely on the lower sales, though. And maybe they have less money on it, into it. And it's okay to make those faster, lower sales. Yeah. Like, that is okay. But I just want to make sure that everybody's happy. Like, I don't want you starting things low and then feeling like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. So I just want to encourage you guys to, you know, just be like, okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just want everybody to like go into it like, okay, this is what I'm going to do.
Yes.
I'm going to feel good about this when I walk away from it.
Yeah. And I understand the concern about like, oh, I mean, if people are going to start something really super low, it's going to affect me in the long run, or it's going to affect the marketplace in the long run. Yes. We just, the bottom line is.
This is not what not.
Yeah. You said it. Anyway, I hope if you have more questions, please send us a message, or if you need any clarification, because yes, we're together and we are chipmunking, but we hope that we're coming loud and clear. Are we coming through loud and clear? All right. You really should expect to get what your original starting bid is. All right. So, Mary, please contact the seller. Yes.
So if it was an accidental bid, this is important. Mary has it in all capital letters because she knows how important it is.
No, it's okay.
If you place an accidental bid as a buyer, you need to contact support. You, as the buyer, need to contact support@district.net. That is where you need to reach out as the buyer if you have placed an accidental bid. Okay.
And done. And seen.
Yes. All capital letters.
It's
important.
So, Dandy Girl, I'd like to invite you to go on to Mainly Made and go check it out. Are you a member?
How many vendors do you have on Mainly? 273.
We have, how come my phone is all funky? Let's see. So on Mainly Made, we have 273.
See, I remember.
Damn. Good job. Any update on selling live with Android? Hey, Sony, what up?
So as far as the Android goes, it is coming very, very soon, to the point where it is being tested out by some members of the community. They are oh, look, the Rusted Mermaid tested the Android last night.
Oh.
Ooh. So it's very close to release. The very first release of, oh my gosh, fantastic. Yeah, you can. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. See, yes, so we're very, very close to Android. The first release of Android is going to be sellers only. So it is going to be a sellers only version. So that means that buyers aren't going to be able to download the app and shop from the Android version. It's only going to be for sellers to go on and go live from the Android. So it is going to give sellers the opportunity to go on to Android and sell. That is going to be the first initial version of the Android app, and then it's going to be built on from that. It's like building blocks. This is the first block, and then it's going to be built on. So that's so that's how it's going to work. But yes, it's very close. Right now it's in beta testing, and we should probably see it launch here very soon. And as soon as it's available, I will let you guys know. But I know that's very exciting. No, you do not need an LLC to sell on Niknax. That's completely up to you and your business. I personally have an S Corp.
No junk. You can right now.
What?
Will you be able to use more than one device sometime? Are you talking about while live selling?
I usually have my phone and my computer.
Yeah, you can do that now. Also, I've seen Mav do it. Who else? Amy Perrin does it. Yes. How many of you have used more than one device when you sell? I do it. Me. Yes.
I don't think you can be live on both.
No.
But you can have you can be live, and then you can have a second device where.
Are you talking about two shows? No.
Oh, two shows at the same time. No, I don't think.
You can be live. You can be live, but you can also manage it on another device.
Yeah, but you can be live twice, like 2 instances at once.
I use 2 phones.
Ashton keeps calling me. He doesn't know that it's coffee chat right now.
Yes. Actually, I was talking about that because I remember when I was live selling about a year ago, I tried to use the iPad, and then with my phone as my my video, and I liked it a lot. What would be beneficial too to have when having 2 devices is that you're able to read the chat. So like if, for example, you are, and everybody who's all members, if you don't know this, when a seller is listing on the fly, which means I'm going to run this for $100,000 and I'm going to go ahead and I am going to go ahead and add it in so I can start an auction. We have to leave you for a second. You still see us, but we have to list something on the fly, which means we can't see the chat. So usually I'll ask a fun question or something and have you guys chat while I'm gone. Yeah. And so anyway, it's really helpful to have another device where you can see the chat and interact at the same time if you can. So that's a benefit. Oh, let's see. It's okay, Ashton.
Aww, it's okay.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I forgot to ask. My phone gets stuck when I do search in live. Anybody else having that? Well, first of all, make sure your phone is completely charged. Make sure that you are updated. Make sure that if anything happens, you guys take a breath. If something's going wrong and there's a malfunction, you can totally hard close, which means swipe the whole app away and come back. Your show's not, and you have to restart you have to start your live, but your show is still there. Make sure you're connected. Yeah. Make sure all of those, just basically restart.
So it's freezing when you're trying to search your catalog during the live. Is that what's happening?
I don't know. Sometimes that happens too. Like, and I just go ahead and I swipe out or I hard close and I come right back. And it's back to normal.
All right.
If it's message support too, maybe we should talk about that, like when there's an issue or a tech issue.
Oh yeah, if you're having a tech issue or anything like that, you can always report the issue by shaking your phone. I don't know if you guys have ever accidentally shake your phone and you shake it, and then this thing pops up and it's like report, and you can report directly from there, and that really helps support know that at that moment in time you've had an issue. Yes, it's only on the app for that. But that helps them know, like, okay, at this moment in time, you've had an issue.
It's really helpful for them.
It is, yeah, because it helps them diagnose, like, okay, this is where they're having an issue.
Yeah.
Also, if as Mary says, if the shaking doesn't work, or if you're like on a desktop or whatever, you can also send them an email at support@district.net and let them know, hey, I had an issue here. This is what I was doing. This is where I had the issue. And then they're able to fix that. That is for technical stuff. So if you're ever having technical issues, you tried to shake your laptop and it didn't work.
Don't shake your laptop, please.
Maybe you weren't shaking it hard enough.
You really have to put it in.
You really have to
do it.
Give it a good shake.
There was a question really quick about, can you put a video on your listings? And I've done it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I think it was for the paperweight sale. Like, just to have like sort of a view of what it looks like as it moves, right?
As it shimmers.
Yes, you can do a video in your listings. Wait.
No, so I have only rejected a few people for not the right vibe. And basically they were outright rude. So if somebody was rejected for being outright rude, they would probably know about it. But
I shake myself every day.
I have rejected some people just asking for more information. So so if you got a rejection, please read your rejection fully, because it was probably asking for additional information. Yeah, see, this is our second time staying here. It's absolutely wonderful. Last time we were here with Laurel, and she was living her best life.
She was living her best life.
Yeah, it's kind of weird being here without her. That is a frog. I told you that's yes, it's a frog.
It sounds like a. It sounds
do
like
they not have frogs in California?
Actually, we do have frogs, but they're teeny tiny, and they're not like sounding like they're going to eat you.
That's probably going to eat you in your sleep.
Great. All right. Any other questions?
It's a dinosaur in the lake. It's Nessie.
I wish I had bullfrogs. Bullfrog jump from bank to bank. I see this island right here.
Oh, Ashton.
Do you see this island? So I went kayaking around this island, and there was like a huge nest of goose eggs. Remember when I found those goose eggs? That was so fun. I'm like, they're probably already hatched.
It was really cute because there was a mom and daughter out there earlier today. There must be berries on that tree because they were out there at that tree, and they were eating berries off of that bush.
Ooh.
Did you see my question? I did not see a question.
Yes.
Sorry, the chat's going very fast.
The don't see right please chat.
We can see you over on YouTube.
Yeah,
we see you.
Yeah, we can see you, but
how long
you can't see our chat here on Niknax.
Approved. It depends on the information that is in the application. Currently, I have over 700 applications. So it just depends on the information that's in there. And also, if you have been waiting a really long time, I'm encouraging people to send me a DM on Niknax, because I have received several DMs about applications, and more than half the people don't even have the applications in. They've been waiting a long time and they don't even have applications. So either the applications didn't go through, or they were denied and I requested additional information, and the denial went into their spam or something to that effect. So If you have been waiting a long time, please send me a DM.
All right. So there was a question about Android. Like, is there going to be another onboarding or like, information sort of situation with new Android users? We can message Santa about it, like a tutorial or something.
Yeah.
Like we can post or something like that. But I'm writing that down. It went in my notes.
Yeah.
It went in my notes.
April, I'm not sure how it would work in Canada. I don't know how the business stuff works in Canada. So I don't have an answer for that. Yes, I did see your message, and I actually reached out to district about that. And they suggested that you contact them. So it would be just reach out to district because they were going to look into it further. So district support at district.net.
Yeah.
I did look up the Grinch, and it is trademarked and copyrighted. So I don't know.
And we have to be careful about Disney stuff too.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have to be careful about Disney. We're going to get more answers about that.
So we just have to look into it further. I mean, if
yes, support is responsive. Yes.
Yeah. So if anything were to come of that and copyright and trademark, it would always come down on the seller. So it's something that as a seller, everyone needs to be aware of copyright and trademark issues as a seller. I know for my brand, for Crazy Lamp Lady, it is trademarked, and I'm very protective of Crazy Lamp Lady. When I see people using Crazy Lamp Lady, I have an attorney who handles all my trademarks, and we send them very strongly worded letters. We've had stuff taken down on different websites. Even Cherish, we had to go after Cherish at one point because they were advertising using Crazy Lamp Lady.
That's crazy.
I know.
Crazy.
So so I'm very protective of my trademark. So like I can kind of see how certain things are very protected. So I would just be very careful as a seller. If you're going to be doing things like the Grinch and stuff like that,
McDowell,
it comes down. You just have to be very careful.
Yeah.
So I would be cautious, but I would definitely reach out to support at district.net regarding any copyright or trademark, and they're going to look into that further.
So before we go, because we're going to be rating.
Yeah, Claudine.
Okay, so another thing we were talking about is. You guys, this is a social media platform. And what we're doing is we're reselling, we're bringing our business here, we're sharing our treasures, but it is also probably very, very important that you have a social media like outlet. So
I'm starving
Instagram,
you and you haven't eaten, you can't talk.
I need a muffin. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, I want you to ask yourself this question: where am I also? Like, where can I talk about Niknax and Mainly Made? Where can I promote my sale so I can bring more people in? How many of you are active on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok? I don't even know if Twitter's a thing anymore.
It's not Twitter anymore.
That's right. It's not Twitter. But it's just very important because you can also cast your lives onto YouTube. You can cast your lives and promote yourself even more. Yeah. Talk about you have good stuff. How are you putting yourself out there? And then we are also stressing that you are making fun reels or posting like, hey, I bought this on Niknax, or, we have a links where you can copy and paste district.net. You can copy and paste our information and hashtags. We have it all set for you, and just post, because the more you're putting yourself out there, the more attention you're going to bring to your business and to Niknax and Mainly Made. Yeah. So
it's benefiting you as a seller.
And it
helps you stand out.
Yes. Like, we don't want to say a prereq would be for you to have a social media following. No, but you can be on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, YouTube, or wherever, to help your business and just sort of expand yourself.
You don't have to be on social media, but one thing that has been evident is that the way selling is evolving. It's definitely evolving. I mean, when eBay first came out, it was multi-day auctions, buy it now. And over the years, selling has changed to the fact that now live selling is the hot new thing. And the people who are standing out in selling are the people with social media. I mean, so
we're just basically inviting you. We're inviting you to think about.
It's not a requirement.
No, absolutely not a requirement.
But it would benefit you as a seller to be on.
It's a tip.
It's a tip.
It's a tip.
Yeah. So, and Instagram is one of the easiest. Instagram and Facebook, probably.
Instagram and Facebook, yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm not even on TikTok. Everyone keeps telling me I need to be on TikTok.
Yeah,
I think Brandon.
You are on TikTok.
I am actually Brandon. Brandon posts for me on TikTok because I don't even have it on my phone. Christina's like, have you seen them selling on TikTok? I'm like, Christina, I don't even have the TikTok on my phone.
Yeah,
the TikToks. Yeah, I'm like,
I'm late to the game, but the TikTok. But even Sunny, I know. See,
Sunny, I know. Sunny was live the other day talking about it. I'm like, I don't even have the TikTok. I don't even know. I don't have it. They're gonna hack my phone if I have the TikTok on it.
Ooh, do we post on Pinterest?
No, I don't have the Pinterest either.
So again, let me restate
the TikTok. Like Brandon's
the TikTok.
Like, the TikTok. He knows what I'm talking about.
But again, this is just a suggestion, a tip. It's something that's that you can do, something you can do to elevate, to expand. So again, not a requirement. It is a tip.
And I'm gonna keep pushing you guys. All these coffee chats. I'm gonna keep pushing you. Social media. Let's do it. Okay, that's our jingle for the day. All right, we're gonna read over and
I need to eat something.
She needs to eat. I'm starving her. I didn't get her any snacks. I just have a fridge full of water. And
last time I brought bags of snacks.
She opened the fridge. She's like, there's water in there.
There's Bisquick mix.
Is there? I didn't even know that. Go eat a spoonful of Bisquick. You'll be fine. All right, so we're going to hop off of here. We are going to raid into Claudine. She has some wonderful pieces. I don't know if she's selling glass today, but her glass is like top notch. Yes. So I'm hoping that she's bringing you guys some glass. I don't know what she's got, but we're going to raid over into Claudine. Make sure you guys show her some support and encouragement. Give her a follow when you guys get over there. Be her cheerleader. Give her some encouragement. We're going to hop over to class. She's probably like, where are they? So let's head over. Everybody have a wonderful day. And I guess we'll see you later. We'll be hopping.
We have
plans. We have plans. And
keep a lookout.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Here we go.